Welcome to You Can Do It. Today we're going to be working on our trusty old Henry. Now this Henry I found in a cellar. It was completely covered in stuff. It got wet, it's got everything. It looked like you just throw it away. But actually I've cleaned it all up. It's got completely wet. I've washed it all down and everything. And I've taken it apart. Now I can do another video on actually taking all these things apart. I was quite surprised actually at how dry it was inside. The motor was completely dry, despite the fact me completely drenching this and cleaning it. I've dried out this with the vacuum cleaner, but I think I've got a problem with this switch here. Look, this switch here won't. This one works. That one won't at all. These are good ones. These are one of the earlier ones, so it's a really good, powerful one. I use it for the building stuff, so I'm just going to bring this back to life. So today we're going to quickly look about how we can replace this, but I want to actually see if I can fix that actual switch itself. So it's obviously stiff inside, so we're going to try and fix that switch. Okay, so let's go inside. I was also going to bring a video about, I'm going to put along this extension here. I've had a look when I was taking it apart. There's a lot of space to get more length in there, so I'm going to try and get myself a much longer lead, which will give me more opportunities rather than having to have other extension cables. So let's get inside. So first of all, I'll take this. I've zip tied that onto there. I'll take that off there, and I'll unclip it, and we'll just take the head inside, and we'll look at sorting that switch out. Okay, I've got this inside. So what we're going to do to take that all top off, we'll spin it over here, and we've got screws here, one there, one there, one there, and one there. So there's 4 screws on the end of the driver, and I'll have them out in a second. Yeah. So 1, 2. Difficult to do this and you at the same time. There we are. Now I should be able to separate. I'll need 2 hands for that, so let me. Okay, with that like that now, back up that way. Now we're under those 4 bolts. Look, you can just lift that off like that. Yeah, that's just a cover. Look, and now you've got your reel system. You've got this little thing here, but this, don't try and put that in there when you're putting it back, because that sits in that housing. And now here you see you've got your flex cable and things like that. So look, there's plenty of space there. So I'm actually going to, there'll be another video, but I'm going to put a longer extension lead in there. Okay. So now, right now, I mean, you can take that off if you want, but there's no actual need. What you'll find is that just comes off like that. That's the top bit, and your power cable's there. Look, the power comes just through those 2 points, and then sits and runs on the top of that. Okay, we'll take that off for the moment. Right, so now we've got the switches. Now the way you can get to these switches is you've got a clip here, look, here and here. But now I need a screwdriver to get behind that to do that, and I need 2 hands. So let me just put a screwdriver behind there, and I'll peel that off. Okay, so you put that like that, look, there you are. That side's come off, and then you do the same on the other side. And that pings off onto the floor. Okay, so now you've got your switches down there, look, and these switches will come out of this. I need 2 hands, but let me pick up the bit off the floor and I'll be back. Okay, so look, you've got 2 ways. You can push this up, push the whole switch up. But what I'm going to try and do now, look, put a little thing in there, look, and it pops up like that. There we are. Got 2 out. Now I'll need 2 hands to get that out in case a spring pops out. But if you're going to replace the whole switch, it's easy enough. You just push this, take this switch out here, push it up here, look, like that, and just take the whole switch out. But I'm just going to try and take the rocker out and fix the switch in situ. As you can see, look, there's a lot of muck down there. So let me see how I get on. Okay, so I've got the switch out. Looks like there's something, look, and I'm just going to clean that up and then put that back in. But that looks, look, there's a bit of a problem there, but they're on springs, look. So anyway, let me clean that up. I'll clean that up and put it all back, and we'll see how we get on. Right, we'll test this out then. So let's just put this back on there. So you've either replaced it with your new switch. I'll put that back on there like that. Put this back on here like that. Now, make sure you get the cable in all the way around, down to like that. Look, that sits in there nicely. Now, this bit does not go in there. Don't try and get that in there because it won't fit properly. So what we need to do is then we put this one back over like that, and then here that sort of fits in like that, and then that goes in like that, and then I need to put my screws back in. So I'm going to now turn that upside down, and I'll screw the screws back in there. So okay, I've screwed those 4 screws up there. I've plugged the cable in, so the cable's plugged in, and let's just see if it works. That switch needs to be serviced as well. So I'll take it off again and I'll clean that one up as well. Okay, so I did the same, took it off, cleaned that one up, and look, that works. So she works. So hopefully that's helped someone know, or you can see how to change the switches on that. But this is remarkably well made, on the basis that this one's been standing and got absolutely drenched and not been looked after for about 4 years, just sitting in a dark, damp basement, covered in crap, and yeah, it's working fine. So the next part, I'll do a video about how to make this cable longer. We'll put a new, longer and more flexible cable on there. Hope this has helped you. Like the channel, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, ask me any questions. You can do it.